Hello everyone. This is the first in a series of videos on how to choose your news. For more information, you can consult the LibGuide below. I'd like to start by having everyone watch a video on how fake news can spread. I'm sure you're all familiar with the phenomena of fake news, but it's actually not a new thing. It's been around for a while.
There's a quote usually attributed to the writer Mark Twain that goes, "A lie can travel halfway around the world while the truth is putting on its shoes." Funny thing about that, there's reason to doubt that Mark Twain ever said this at all, thus, ironically, proving the point. And today, the quote, whoever said it, is truer than ever before. In previous decades, most media with global reach consisted of several major newspapers and networks which had the resources to gather information directly. Outlets like Reuters and the Associated Press that aggregate or re-report stories were relatively rare compared to today. The speed with which information spreads now has created the ideal conditions for a phenomenon known as circular reporting. This is when publication A publishes misinformation, publication B reprints it, and publication A then cites B as the source for the information. It's also considered a form of circular reporting when multiple publications report on the same initial piece of false information, which then appears to another author as having been verified by multiple sources. For instance, the 1998 publication of a single pseudoscientific paper arguing that routine vaccination of children causes autism inspired an entire anti-vaccination movement, despite the fact that the original paper has repeatedly been discredited by the scientific community. Deliberately unvaccinated children are now contracting contagious diseases that had been virtually eradicated in the United States, with some infections proving fatal. In a slightly less dire example, satirical articles that are formatted to resemble real ones can also be picked up by outlets not in on the joke. For example, a joke article in the reputable British Medical Journal entitled "Energy Expenditure in Adolescents Playing New Generation Computer Games" has been referenced in serious science publications over 400 times. User-generated content such as wikis are also a common contributor to circular reporting. As more writers come to rely on such pages for quick information, an unverified fact in a wiki page can make its way into a published article that may later be added as a citation for the very same wiki information, making it much harder to debunk. Recent advances in communication technology have had immeasurable benefits in breaking down the barriers between information and people. But our desire for quick answers may overpower the desire to be certain of their validity. And when this bias can be multiplied by billions of people around the world nearly instantaneously, more caution is in order. Avoiding sensationalist media, searching for criticisms of suspicious information, and tracing the original source of a report can help slow down a lie, giving the truth more time to put on its shoes.
So stop and think about the last time you went to Google something. How often do you go to the second page of results? Or do you usually just click on one of the top results, see if it has the information you need, and move on? This is what the video is referring to with our need to find quick answers. I would encourage you all to think about the things that I'm going to discuss in this video series as you do your research, not only for school, but also in your personal lives. Take a moment to look at this media bias chart. You may see some news outlets that you're familiar with, some may be less familiar, but what I want you to focus on is the gray circle in the center of the screen. These are going to be your most mainstream media outlets with minimum partisan bias. This is where you should aim to seek out information. While some of these sources in the gray circle may lean to the left or the right, this is primarily on their editorial pages, and they're all considered reputable news organizations. What you really want to stay away from, and what you may see a lot on your social media feeds, are some of these sources in the far left and far right corners and the red rectangular box at the bottom of the screen. You really want to avoid these as sources of information. And this is not a comprehensive list. It's not really possible to keep a comprehensive list of these really highly partisan, sometimes flat out conspiracy theory or fake news sites because they change constantly. Fake news and false rumors reach more people, penetrate deeper into social networks, and spread much faster than accurate stories. Several years ago, MIT did a study of fake news and found that fake news actually spread much faster than real news. And if you think about that for a moment, the conclusion that you may draw is that fake news is simply more interesting than reality much of the time. Therefore, people are much more likely to retweet and share these stories. Two terms you may run into this year, especially with COVID-19 and this being an election year, are misinformation and disinformation. So what's the difference between these two terms? Misinformation is misleading, but there's no malice intended. So this could be something like a local news outlet who doesn't have a science reporter incorrectly reporting on a new scientific study. So it's misleading, but they didn't intend any malice. Disinformation, on the other hand, is intentionally misleading and malice is intended. So this is also sometimes known as propaganda, and it's something that you'll see a lot in this election year, especially if you pay any attention to political ads. The next video in this series will cover the different types of fake news, fakes, mistakes, and satire.